Hey everybody, welcome to the Ask the Advisor Show. I'm Mike DeSepoli and this is episode 55. Today we're going to lay out your 2018 personal finance roadmap. We talk with a lot of people through our work, and oftentimes they tell us that they have great financial goals they'd like to achieve, but they really have no idea where to start, no idea how to get on track. So we want to give you a couple ideas today, a couple key things to focus in on to make sure 2018 is your best year yet. So the first thing you need to do is you need to check your net worth. I kind of compare this to stepping on the scale when you're about to begin a diet. If you don't know where you're at currently, we can't set goals for the future. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out what our net worth is so we can identify opportunities, strengths, and weaknesses that we need to address. If you don't know how to calculate your net worth, add up all your assets, subtract all your liabilities, and that's your net worth. That's our starting point, and from there we can figure out the things that we need to address next. Next thing you need to do is either review your budget if you already have one, or start a budget if you've never created one before. You need to get a feel for where your money is coming and going each and every month, and the more in tune and in touch you are with your money, the more success that you will see. And it all starts with creating a budget so you can identify sustainable cash flow. Know what your expenses are, know what your income is, and that will help you stay on track. The next thing we want to do is we want to review our debt. We can't manage something if we never take a look at it. So the easiest way to keep your debt manageable is to review it, whether it's weekly, monthly. I wouldn't wait till annually. I'd do it at least monthly. Review your debt, understand where your money's going, what liabilities do you have out there on the street, how much is this debt costing you, which has the highest interest rate, which has the lowest interest rate, and so on. The more you know about the debt, the more that you can respond to and make changes in your budget to address those things. After we review our debt, the next thing we want to do is review our retirement and our health savings account. On the side of the health savings account, make sure you're getting everything out of that plan. If you're putting money there out of each and every paycheck, let's make sure we don't leave money there at the end of the year. That's wasted money. And on the retirement side of things, if you're in your retirement plan at work, if it's a 401k, simple IRA, whatever it is, let's review our investment options. Let's make sure that that plan is working well for us. And let's make sure if we need to rebalance or readjust any of our investments, we do so now. If you're not in the plan, now's your time to get in. Obviously, it's always a good day to start saving for your retirement. And if you haven't joined your retirement plan yet, contact Human Resources and have them help you get started. Next, let's make sure we have an emergency fund. An emergency fund is the amount of money that we should have socked away for anywhere from 3 to 6 months of living expenses in the event that we were unable to work. We don't foresee these type of things happening. This is something we consider risk management, right? We're managing risk of us being unable to work by putting money aside. So if and when something happens and you can't work for a period of time, you have money on the side to meet your expenditures for the months that you're unable to work. Next step on the list is you want to review your insurance coverages. We all have different types of insurance, car insurance, health insurance, life insurance, but most people don't understand the coverage that they have and what they're entitled to when they have a claim. The easiest way to go broke is to be underinsured and to have a tragedy strike and you don't have the proper insurance coverage in place. So I'd recommend that either review your coverage. If you don't understand it, reach out to your insurance professional and have them help you explain those things to you. And the last step we need to do is we need to analyze our income. Sometimes we're in a job, we get comfortable with that job, you're there for several years, and before you realize it, you're actually being paid below market value now because your skills are not being paid what they're worth. So it's always good to analyze your income, see what you're being paid, check it against other companies in your industry to make sure that your job and your income is keeping pace and you're being paid what you deserve. So these are just a couple ideas, a couple items on the list that you need to address as far as your 2018 personal financial roadmap. We feel confident that if you can address these items one by one and stay on top of them each and every month, that you'll be moving along the roadmap towards financial success. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. We'd be happy to talk with you about how to implement some of these things into your personal financial lives. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you back next week for episode 56.